friends, today we'll discuss how to trigger an event using UI action in ServiceNow. So for implementing this, firstly we need to understand what is the event. So event are the indication in ServiceNow that something notable has occurred. So in other words, we can say that like any action happened, anything happened in ServiceNow that can be termed as event. So for calling an event, we are generally using the gs.eventQueue method. How we use that, we'll see in this use case. So for implementing this functionality, we use this use case, that is in incident form. On click of send email button, send email notification to some specific set of users. So how we'll do that? Let's go to the instance and we'll see. Firstly, let's open the incident.list. So let's open the record. So firstly, so our objective is that we need to create one UI action. UI action means one button in this form, that is send email. On a click of that button, we are sending an email to some specific set of users. So for triggering the email, we need event. So we'll create one event here. Just search event registry. And create one event here. I'll put this event name is the incident.test and select the table, that is incident. Yes, an application with global queue not required, caller will be none, and fired by UI action, and submit. Then after, we'll create one notification. Let's go to the notification. And under system notification, you will get the notification. Just click here and click on new. And put the notification name, that is event test notification, and I'll select the table, that will be the incident, and category will be uncategorized only. And here we'll see when we want to send this notification, when event is fired. And when we select the send when event is fired, then we select event name here. So we'll select the event, that is incident.test, which I have created recently. Let me search it. Yeah, we got that. If we have any condition out there, we can apply the condition, but here we don't have any conditions. And we'll see who will receive. So I will pass one email ID explicitly and what it will contain. So I will put some subject. Subject means what is the subject line of the email, that is event test subject, and body hi. This is the testing of event notification using UI action. That's it. Now just save. Okay, so now till now we have created one event and now we have created this notification. Now it's time to create one UI action in incident form which will trigger this event. On triggering of that event, it will trigger this notification, and notification sent to some specific set of users. So what are the set of users that will that we can specify anywhere, whether we can specify in the, if any one or two users, that we can specify in the during the calling of event, and if more than two or three users, that time it depend upon the requirement. So let's say like so here also, like who will receive here, if it's a group or different multiple users, that we can select it from here. If any group is there, that we can select it. So in my case, like I'm only passing one user, so I'm just take this event param1 contains recipient. So I'm just check this option and save it. Now it's time to create one UI action. So how we'll create it? Let's go to this incident form. Sorry. Click on configure. Click on UI action. Click on new. Now here we'll put the UI action name, that will be the send email. Okay, and here it will be the form button. When it will show, I want to show on when the record is created. So I will uncheck this, so insert. Now just save it. Now it's time to call the event. So how to call the event? That is gs dot event queue, and here under this is the method to calling the event, and there are some parameters we need to pass. Then the first parameter, the event name is our incident dot test. Second parameter, that is glide record object, so I'll put here current. And third parameter, that is param1, like if you want pass it, so there we can pass some string or variable, whatever you want. So I'll pass one mail ID, that is david @example.com, and after that second parameter is there. So let's pass one second parameter. That is, these are optional. It's not like it's a mandatory. This parameter we need to pass. So we'll pass one more email ID here. That is hello@example.com, and that's it. And we'll update this. Now let's open one incident and try to check whether mail is triggering or not. So let's open incident.list and open any incident. Let's say this one. So you see that UI action which I have created, this where is that? Where is that name send. If I run this, yeah, you will see that whatever the UI action name we have given, that is populating here, and we want this UI action in form button, so that's why it's coming here. So on click of this, it will trigger an email. So let's just click on this. Let's see what happened. And let me go to the sys email table. Let me check what are the mails created today. Created on today. Run this. Yes, if you see, this mail has been triggered. That is David at the rate example.com. That is subject. Whatever subject we have passed in the notification, event is subject. But if you noticed, we have passed two different mail IDs in recipients, but we are seeing only one mail ID. If you see here, we have passed two. One is David at the rate example.com and second one is hello at the rate example.com. So why we're not getting this? Because we have in notification we have checked event param one recipient contains recipient, that is one option we have checked. So we'll go to that notification and you will get it what exactly I'm trying to say. So what is that we have created? Let me see. Event test notification. This notification we have created. So you will see we have checked only this event param 1 contains recipient. This only the option we have checked. We have not checked this event param 2 contain recipients. So that's why in email only david at the example.com is coming. Why? That's why it's hello at the rate example.com is not coming. So what we'll do, we'll check this one option as well and we'll click on update. Now again we'll open incident. Open any of them and try to trigger. Yeah. So if we refresh it, yeah, now you will see that we are getting both of the mail IDs in recipient. That's hello at the rate example.com and david at the rate example.com. Like this, like whatever the mail IDs we have passing here. If you want some dynamic mail ID, if you want pass some if variable contains some recipient, so that time you can, instead of this string or mail ID, you can pass the um, pass the variable here, like current dot variable name, something like that. So that time that one mail ID also will pass. Okay, but if you know one more thing, if you've noticed, when we're clicking on the form, when we click it, not in the form, when we click on the button, that send email button, it's not coming to the same page, it's going to somewhere else. See, like when we are clicking, it's not coming back to this record, it's coming to the previous page which I have opened. So for this, what we'll do, we will write one line of code in the UI action. Let me go to the configure, click on UI action, and our UI action name is send email, right? Let me see, where is that? Okay, let me search it by filter, that will be better. Name send email. Yeah, now we have got it. Yeah. So here, if you put this line, that action dot set redirect URL and bracket, pass this parameter that is current, and we also display one message, this add info message, add into message and put the message that is email sent successfully. And now update this. And now you will see, like when we click on this send email button, it will redirect to the same record. Let me open any record. See, mail also triggered and it came back to the same record. And from sys underscore email dot list, that is the mail log table. From here we will see the mail has triggered. Yeah, if you have a doubt, you just click on buttons. You will see here. Just now it's showing. Just now this mail has been triggered. Yeah. Thank you. Please like this video and subscribe my channel.